Hey guys, this is World War II Buff coming to you with another video. This is going to be all my Commonwealth equipment. I will have to put this into 3 parts because YouTube, if it exceeds over 20 minutes, or I can't remember how much it exceeds, I have to put out my phone address and all that, which I don't want to put on that. So plus it's better just to do in little segments. It might be a bit easier, because you might get all confused because there's that bit and there's that bit. It's quite a lot, so as you can see. So we're going to be starting off with bullets, ordnance, and ammo pouches, and that'll be that part, and then I'll be going along to webbing and then to clothing, equipment, and headgear. So starting off with bullets, ordnance. So start off with the two P37 standard ammo pouches. I believe this is 1941. This is 1942. I believe this was a BEF used British Expeditionary Force. As you can see, the back has not been blancoed, but the front has, so soldiers definitely blancoed that, so I would say this is probably issued. This one is in immaculate condition, and it has no blancoed, and these aren't really pulled out. Whereas from when I've used it, so I say this is an issue, and you can read that perfectly fine. It's in really good condition. Moving on is the Lewis gun, I believe. The munitions. This is all 303 ammunition. This is new, old. These are all blanks, but this is original World War II, and it's real rifle ammunition. The closest blank I have to is this. World War II original. World War II original U.S. Canadian bandolier. And the back an original Zeltbahn, and the original World War II U.S. Wool blanket, British wool blanket, and I think these are the 8. I think it's 8. It's 8 stripper clips for rounds. You can see right there. There's that sleeve which holds 2, and then there's this one which holds 2, and it's pretty bulging a lot. Just put 3 in. Also seen this be used as a pistol pouch or a small rifle, because the small amount of rifle ammunition, because when British officers or paratrooper officers carried all their equipment like the binoculars, and the revolver holster, the pistol ammunition, and the compass, that was a lot. Plus the haversacks, they really didn't have much place to put their ammunition. They also had their backpack on the back, so, well, it's paratrooper, a lot didn't, but those are more field officers, and they could not have these on. Some I've seen when they put to side by very big and bulky and annoying. A lot didn't do that, so they used to put this sort of in the middle on the side where nothing was, for just a small amount of rifle ammunition, if they were to carry a rifle, or just to have it, so if they ever did run out of pistol ammunition, which they had a very small amount, a 12 box for just that. Well, they also use this with extra pistol ammunition if they were fond of the pistol. They didn't really use it that much. Speaking of the pistol, original British lanyard. This one's really cool. Got this off a military tour. Check it. I'll leave a link in the description of a lot of the websites I know with really good price. Also, Reenactors Marketplace, right down the YouTube. Not YouTube, my bad. Facebook, and see if you get accepted in the group. Really cheap prices. You just need to have PayPal, and you need to be able to exchange and have a bank account. Or your parents. For me, it's my parents, because I've just started collecting. I think since I was 10, so yeah, it's been a while, but I'm still. I work for all my money, but you know how that is for a lot of younger collectors. It's sort of the bank of mom and dad. Go along is the bayonet, spike bayonet I have. Early war, this one is flat on these both ends, but wide on this. The later war went to a point, went more like that. It's pointy. That's like extremely blunt. I can hit my finger like that. This one I can't, or I'd cut myself. So, also this is a reproduction, a quill bayonet, World War I style. That was odd. I think I just pushed that down and that flipped. That right there. That would not be there during World War II, but they did. I think actually they did make quill bayonets. Leave it in the description if you know. And World War II, most of them, any type long bayonet did not have these, but they could have. I don't know. I'm going over the same thing, but during World War One, the main style was out without a quill, but this one had a quill and it was cheaper. I've just finished off a World War One. I'm going to a World War II Africa uniform. I'm going to be getting some officers equipment, which will be cool to show in my next video. Going on, of course, the bayonet frogs. This one was issued. You can see it's blanco on this side, not on the other. Just like this one, and this one's World War One style, just showing the differences between. And this is earlier war style frog bayonet, or was used for the World War II style. This one definitely World War II, as you can see. This one, this is to this one if it was used, because the spike bayonet still had this. Because some soldiers still even use these if they had the number one. So it was mostly early war all the way to 43 when the first ever. Number 4 Mark 4 number one Mark 4s Lee Enfields just came out, so only a few of these, which was one of them. And this is anyway, you get this could be for one of the World War II version of these, or this one, not sure. And going along, I think I might be able to just pull off the ordnance. This one I'm considering because this is the Bren gun pouch. Not Bren gun pouch, the barrel pouch. So this is I think this is 43 dated. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's Canadian or British manufacturer. As you can see, I think this would be the cotton. It would go like the strips which you'd use to clean the barrel, and this would where the pole would go. See, this one's just a little bit longer than this one. You can see, and this one. I think I just have wood in here for right now. This would be used. I've seen used for the burn gun clips, and this one would be for the oiler. If you did not have the whole entire burn gun kit and you were just the guy who carried the barrel, either you carry the barrel and the ammunition, or you'd be the burn gunner who would have this, just the cleaning kit for it. I've seen some guys who had the whole entire thing, the cleaning kit. The extra yoke pouch, which would go on your chest, including these, so it's 8 plus probably one in here, so that's 9. 30 rounds, a lot of munitions and all that. I think I might also just have enough time in this video for the webbing, so it might just be 3. So I'm trying to make them just go the 10 minutes. I don't mind if they go a bit over. So going is to the water bottle. This variant is the World War II style post-war. Probably tell by the stitching if it's World War II or not. I'm not sure about that, but World War I and earlier models, this enamel was blue, and so was this. It was sort of the difference. And I think there was different types even before that, like Boer War and Zulu. Zulu actually had the like the leather-covered mineral or glass ones, but I think Boer War might have had it, and not sure. Anyway, I don't do that, so I couldn't tell you. But here we go. Is the paratrooper style canteen holder. Also, a lot of these we use for the mess tins. We used to put the mesh tins in here because these are bigger. Compared to the skeleton style, which I do not have, but will begin from WPG, What Price Glory. It's a really cool website. If you have not heard of it, I would totally check it out. Really good for, if you do German, that is not your website. Not a single German thing there. But if you're even doing World War I French, World War II British, American, Australian, a lot in Scottish, and Black Watch, that's a really good place to get it. I would say more World War I Black Watch, but they do have quite a lot of World War II stuff, but they don't have World War II Black Watch patches, which a lot of people are looking for. Which you can find original for a lot on eBay or reproduction on eBay, which is sort of rare to come by. Don't know how I got to that, but heading along to the entrenching tool. Both reproduction, not sure where I got it. Earlier war variant and World War I variant. The later war would have an attachment where you could touch your pig sticker bayonet, and of course you can tell it's not original. And I think this is more later early war, but they would have a strap that went across here and attached to there, and one that went across there. And excuse the background noise. Early post-war belt, 1953. I think you can tell it's a post-war because the black buckles. This is more Korean. This is for Canada. I do Canadian uniforms. This would be around Korean War if you were doing one. 1953, just at the end of it, where Canada left. No, actually, I think they left I can't remember if they left a year before because they thought it was just useless fighting, and then when the Canadians did. Going along here, you can tell it was, this is later war as well, because I can't remember the manufacturer as well, and they only did World War, they weren't around during World War II, and like I said, the black buckles again. Brass is, I think, mostly World War II, could just be, I think if it's from the 40s, it's probably brass, but if it's black, it's either like very late 40s or going into the 50s around the Korean War, or even late 50s until it was changed to the. Actually, I think during the Korean War they had the like the U.S. style belt with loopholes, but they had this strap. You can look up, actually, if you're doing Canadian reenacting, CanadianSoldier.com does a really good representation of your equipment and everything. Alright, so moving along to the shoulder straps. That'd be maybe come the video short soon. Might be able to show you the large packs, and that'll be it. Then the rest I'll save. I might not, because the backpack. But here is the shoulder straps. This one is I guess factory Blanco, because you can see it's the green, like, so that's like exact same color. I mean, like, that's not faded, so it's like green canvas. This one, though, you can see different color. That was issued. This is an issued. Actually, this one might have not been, because different colors there. You can tell they used a different type of Blanco compared. This is more of a lighter green. Or maybe a little bit more of a lighter canvas, when this was a bit more of it's more the pea green. This one's a little bit more like this one's the dark green, this is a little bit more of the pea green. And I think that is it for this video. Right after this I will be doing my other video on everything else there.